How's it going, guys? I hope you're all having a good day today. And today, I'd like to share with you guys my level 85 Galvek guide. So, let's get into it, and first we'll start off with gear and inventory setup. Alright, getting into the gear section of the guide. So, on the left you have your recommended gear. This is the gear that I used on my level 85 to beat the quest with. And then on the right, you have a bit cheaper of a setup in case you can't afford a Dragon Hunter crossbow, and not everyone would have Void. But if I couldn't have Void, the next thing I would do is Blessed D'hide, Barrow's Gloves, and I mean if you don't have Barrow's Gloves, you can always use Blessed D'hide Vamps. And instead of a Dragon Hunter crossbow, I would go with a Dragon crossbow. And down at the bottom, I have some good replacement items you can use, including Anguish, Fury, Ranger Boots, and Armado Crossbow. I would just substitute in any of those for whatever you can afford, and I would still use Void over D'hide. Getting into the inventory section of the guide, I would recommend bringing Diamond Dragon Bolts E to switch from your Ruby Dragon Bolts E once Galvek is under a half health so that you can get the maximum amount of damage off on him. I would also recommend bringing Divine Bastion Potion 4, an extended Super Anti-Fire Potion 4, an Anti-Venom Plus 4, 3 Super Restore Potions 4, 10 Anglerfish and 9 Karambwam, 1 Relica Teleport to get there, and 1 Escape Teleport just in case. I would also like to mention that if you don't think that you're gonna have enough food, you might as well bring an extra Restore Potion and a Saradomin Potion or 2. Let's talk about Galvek's phases now. On the screen you'll see all the information you'll need to be able to beat Galvek. I'll quickly go over the key points with you. Phase 1 is Fire. Galvek will use a magic attack and a melee attack if you're in distance of it. He'll also spawn bombs around the boat and will randomly shoot a fireball at your current location that blows up in a 3x3 radius, which will likely insta-kill you if he lands it. To avoid this, simply run to the most northwestern tile on the ship next to Galvek, which is out of melee range. And as soon as he does his fireball attack, run to the most northeastern tile of the ship. Repeat this back and forth until phase 1 is over. Phase 2 is Air. Galvek will now use a magic attack and a ranged attack, and fly to the western side of the ship. He will occasionally use a wind attack that reduces your stats by 2 and run energy by 40%, so make sure to use some restores if needed. Phase 3 is Water. Galvek will use a magic attack and a ranged attack again, and fly to the eastern side of the ship this time. He will now occasionally summon a tsunami wave that has only 1 tile you can stand on in order to dodge it, and if you fail to stand on the tile to dodge it, it will one-hit you. Phase 4 is Earth. Galvek will use a magic, ranged, and melee attack this time, and fly to the middle of the ship. He will now randomly shoot out earth projectiles, which you can simply dodge by stepping 1 tile away. If you fail to dodge this attack, it will not deal damage, but instead bind you, making it very easy for Galvek to land a fireball attack and one-hit you. To dodge this, simply go to one end of the ship, either north or south, and run east to west, back and forth, to dodge all of his attacks in this phase. I should also mention that Galvek will now start shooting a small blue ball at you. And if you see this attack, it's gonna teleport you closer to him. So all you need to do if it teleports you is simply run back to the location you were at before, either north or south, and then just start running east and west again. Some notable information would also be that Galvek has the same pink fire breath attack as Vorkath, so if he hits you with his pink fire breath attack, it's going to remove your overhead prayers. So simply set up your quick prayers before you start the fight, so then that way you can easily switch them back on. Now let's get into the clip of me actually killing Galvek on my level 85 account. And this clip does not have audio, sadly, because I was And there you guys have my level 85 Galvek guide. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it. Peace, guys.